Yeah, guys, long overdue. All too aware of that. I have had mails and whatnot out the wazoo as far as what's happened to me, and I'm all good. Just take my word for that. Still around, still working on amplifiers, and this is also giving me the opportunity to reevaluate that James network that I use for tone control. So this is a two-channel amp, guitar amp these days, that originated as a PA amp back in 1943 in Stockholm. It is a Champion GM25. I want to express a really heartfelt thank you to my mentor and really, really dear friend Alex, whom without this wouldn't have been a reality. It's that simple. So up to the right here we have the mains, of course, and then we have a small switch to set if we're to use diodes or a rectifier tube. A PPI-MV, center and turn for the 2 power loop, and then of course 2 completely standalone channels. The idea here is these are absolutely hardwired, and the idea here is for you to control them out on the floor with a regular ABY box. As you can see, a couple of regular gain dials, treble and bass were recognized, but then there's balance and character, and what does them do? And then there's a small micro switch, mini switch over here, and that is the bass shift. I'd say that this amplifier represents a new take on things, because this amplifier is actually capable of a whole lot. If we consider the Marshall JMP as the reference for one-trick pony, a lot of amplifiers these days has the capacity of 2 or 3 sweet spots. Well, what do you do when you put an amplifier together that has 20? Because this is it. What the balance dial does, I guess it's quite self-explanatory in as much that it sets if the bass or the treble part is to be the dominant. Now, this being at least healthy exploration of the James network. The tone dials actually does something too, right? Wait a second, what just happened? Yeah, my point exactly. That character dial is a 6-way switch, and what it essentially does is that it alters mid, and it can be set basically from a mid scoop that's way beyond Fender and Vox, let's state nu metal territory. And then it can be dialed the other way around. As some of you know, I'm very, very partial to that. The guitars, and by the way, it's the same old piece of shit vintage Les Paul with the P90s in it. I'm very partial to that. The guitar is a mid-oriented instrument, right? And as such, I of course can actually, as per right now, create a mid-hump, because that's what it is. can hear and understand what it does. It never runs out of sweet spots. And we can basically go on. Well, this much for a lousy first cell phone recording of it. We'll be doing some serious recordings with it here in due time. To give you an idea of what I at least consider being a new take. As Alex once said to me, it's a pity there's so few true designers left. Well, I'll tell you this much. This is a design. That said, I wish you a really, really nice weekend, and see you around. Cheers.